Hello, hello, hello. It looks like the stream's up and live. Things are together. So I'm on. Probably just a second. Let me just close down where I can hear myself playing on stuff. I'm not coming through. Right. If I press this button, there's my face on one screen. There's my face on two screens. And YouTube will take like a minute. So, yeah, good evening. Hope you're having a lovely week so far. I keep forgetting what we're on. I think we're on Tuesday. It's just miserable out at the moment. It's colder than a vampire's demeanor, as I heard earlier on a Norm Macdonald compilation. It's somewhere between rain and snow, so the temperature's useless. Been out for a couple of walks, but that's about it really. I've been working indoors for the last couple of days. So trying not to get a bit cabin fevery. Wanted to be productive. Wanted to make jump on a stream tonight. I couldn't make my mind up though between this and playing Pokemon. But then I couldn't be bothered to set the Switch up. It's like 2 USB leads and I still couldn't be bothered. So I was thinking to make a beat. What I wanted to do, I saw a video on Instagram. Someone put out a short reel of different places you can pull samples from. However, I wanted to have a look at that, everything from the Internet Archive, maybe a few little YouTube virtual crates and stuff, but I don't think that would go right in terms of streaming, in case, you know, because things aren't copyright cleared. So we'll do the old-fashioned what we can do. Let's screen wipe. There we go, magic. And then we'll make this screen appear. And that's appeared for you, but not for me. Okay. So what I was thinking is just make something chill, probably, you know, some lo-fi kind of vibe tonight. So I just opened up Splice and thought I'd look for if they have any jazz samples. You can't hear anything. You should be able to now. I think it's something chill, like the ones in these purple right now. I like this, but yeah, let's keep going. I might feel a little bit better actually at the moment is if we open up the channel rack, because I will have my template kit set up, but let's just get generic some generic kick and snare going. Oh no, it won't be that channel, it'll be that channel. Okay, let's get a snare in there. I normally use that one way too much. That sounds very close to Apple Bite, but it hasn't got that. Ah, it doesn't matter. It's safe. Oh. I don't know which patterns I've put those on. Let's try that again. There we go. Just give it some structure, so a sample could bounce off it maybe. This is going to be too bouncy, I think. Bam, bam, bam. That's taking me in a totally different direction to my energy level right now. That's not going to give us anything. Let's move on. No. I've used vocal samples in so many things lately. I may take a step away from that. Take that. There we go. Similar to the ones at the top, that is. Alright, let's try this one. Interesting.
Are we out of time? I want to know. Are we?
Let's take that from the top, shall we? Play together. Okay. Too much going on there for me to have fun. I wish they'd Splice needs to follow this one, but I keep going to Splice and I'm making a mistake here. Right, you play. And now you play. That's pretty funky, that. Nice. I'm not feeling. I'll probably end up at this rate, otherwise I don't want. I'm going to spend the whole stream just open-mouthed and staring at a screen trying to find a sample. So I won't go on too longer. I like how that was starting. Actually, what was that in between? Yeah.
This is just
I think I've bitten off more than I can chew here with these. I always forget vibraphones exist, you know. Let's give this a little tickle, shall we? I'm thinking first and foremost, I'm just going to rip it straight in the project as is. First, I'll get the tempo right though. Guessed it's 90, you are correct. Do not set the tempo to 90. Adapt. No, adapt better. There we go. So that currently is in D minor. So what if we take it down a peg? That's in C minor. About B. Man, let's go down to A then, shall we? I'm going to take it back up to B. Only because I'm worried that I do everything in the same keys and tempos. And what I'm very aware of doing is I may repurpose the same track later. Sorry, not track, the sample. So I'm just going to call this vibraphone sample. Give it a colour. So what I'm going to do, which is now there, there's nothing on that, is there? Cool. So I'm going to grab that and I'm going to route it through. Because this way, if I want to throw the same sample through a sampler and cut it up or affect it, I only have to do the vocal chain once. So I'm just going to call this vibraphone bus. Also give that a colour, preferably similar or the same. You can't see anything because I'm hiding everything behind the splice window. Not that there's much fanciness going on there, so far, sample. And that's now in B minor, was it? Yeah. So I can come over to this sampler. Sorry, this bus track. I want to stop using the word sampler. Kind of want to ugly the sound a little, because what I also want to do, well, I want to do a few different things really. I want to get an old Leslie spinner. I'm happy with that. I want to put a slight delay on it. I just don't know. Now we can experiment. It depends where you want the noise, I guess. I'm quite happy with both. Where would I go next? Who knows? Did I have anything here I like the sound of? Maybe not those. Sometimes on my ways around Arturia, I find things I like. Close. It's too close, though. That is such a, is it Alpha Vision kind of thing? Forever young, I wanna be forever young. Do you really wanna live forever? Do you really wanna live? I don't know how it goes. I only know that little bit, but I think that's a bit too on the move. Yeah. Well, I don't know why I would have picked that. It's a horrible sound. If I want to harp. Needs to be an octave lower. Okay, we got nothing in there then, sadly. I was hoping I could speed us up. Probably got us there a little longer, but hey, we'll go through. I don't even know the chords. It's a shame I can't stream in the morning or at midday when I've got a bit more energy. Not saying that I'm that energetic then, though, to be fair. I'm just an old sleepy boy nowadays. Ooh. For anyone who like grew up in the 80s or 90s, I'm probably just giving you loads of 8-bit and 16-bit nightmares right now. It always sounds like the sound where a bad guy walks in onto the scene. And that's the wrong chord anyway. There we go. I think I need to probably make this sense of this as well. Let's just back out of this. Just set it to a basic piano right now. What I'm going to do, come up here. I don't know if this is the pattern I was going to have for the bass, but the bass and the piano don't have to be exclusive, you know. Where's the mouse pointer moved? There we go. I think this is going to sound terrible. Yeah, what am I doing? I don't need this. I'm not making a bass line, I'm making a chord. Let's just get that. So, a B minor has a standard D and a sharp F. And then we've got whatever this is. That's the F sharp. So I'm assuming the F sharp is a major. So if we take those. So it's a G, isn't it? So we can get a G in there. A D. Is it as simple as just putting those back in? So what does this blindness tell me? We have an E. Okay. We got a G and a B. It kind of works, doesn't it? It's got this falling pattern in it. If I bring those all up, how does that actually equate? Yeah, kind of. I want something just to sit underneath, so I'm just going to switch off that vibraphone a second before I start to heat it. And just grab my bearings. Right, let's look for some stuff there, shall we? Let's try electric piano this time. You can't normally go wrong with a Rhodes. So just to give you a heads up, we solo the vibraphone. Come on. It's just working really between, what's that, 200? And it's primarily the 500 to 2K. Okay, so we switch that off, and then we load. There's a lot of overlap. It's got a lot of brightness in there in the 1 and 2. I don't really want with this anyway. I kind of want this to be not submissive, that's the word, but I want this vibraphone to be dominant. So the first I can do is take out that 2K. Something like that. I thought I had something for like. I thought I downloaded something baby audio wise too. I don't know. This is a try. Don't make me get the key for that again. Okay, so I have Super VHS. It's just. I'm sure I'd put the key in for it last time. It keeps forgetting it. So let's ignore that. I've got magic dice. Hey, that's a good roll of the dice. this is a bit new to me. I would see what I've done by tweaking with this. I've pushed the loop bar back. I wish that went high there. Dun, 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 dun. Meh, can't be bothered. What can I do? Getting too low for that bass guitar. Let's try it. Okay, we'll take it up. Everyone's freaking. Something there in that mess, I think. Let's have a look. I don't know, I feel like everything's a bit corny what I do when it comes to basses. I hate that. It's a bit too 90s, I think. Something like that. Close enough. I'll get something basic down. Let's move this forward, shall we? 2, 3, 4. That's going to be rough. I don't even know where that's recorded to. Yeah, somewhat. Ah, it's recorded in there. into the bass guitar pattern. We'll go again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Everything sounds like a slap because I just hit the keys hard. For some reason, it's either all the way up the top here or all in the bottom 20%. There's never a happy medium when I play on these keys. Everything's always early. Let's be friends, guys. Closer. Closer. Just you can see it's a little bit late. I think the better off just being before the beat, if I'm honest. Pushy with them. I'm gonna take that. I think then if I just grab that and take a copy there. I think that's correct. Is it? Is it not? No. There seems about right. And then I'm going to take that. So on the second iteration, it just repeats that part. Oh, it's I'm mixing these up. So what I've done is dragged it into the wrong pitch. Ooh, that sounds a bit out, didn't it? That one. Here we go. All right. Da-da, da-da, ba 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 da, ba da ba, ba da ba, ba da ba, da da, ba da, ba 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 da, ba ba. Maybe it's the duration of that note just sounds uncomfortable. So what I'm going to do is just grab that. I'm going to whack it on the old key. Basses aren't my fave, if I'm honest, but what I am going to do is I'm going to clone that key bass once again. Renegade Master. Cool. Hello key. Goodbye key. So we should have nothing on either of those. Of course not yet. I am then going to replace the key with my new friend Contact 8. That'll do that. So what we should end up with is, if I go back to this channel rack and this pattern, I'm just going to get the pattern which we've gave the other two bases and give it to the third. So fingers crossed now. I think I'm getting somewhere with this thing. It's just finding a good one. Nothing with rock in it. Okay, a little loading screen's popped up. So we're stuck with this little loop, and not much else to do. Here's me full screen. For anyone who's just streaming through Twitch right now, just thinking what the hell's going on, just seeing someone doing this in a fox mask. It's me trying to entertain whilst, yeah, I'm waiting on a loading screen. I forgot contact takes so long. Can I stop the track? Oh, at least I can stop it anyway. Yeah, it is about 20% of the way, and whilst I'm here, you get to hear me drink. Drinky. And this is Gigi. Okay, I now showed you Gigi. We are up to 30%. Can I skip around this whilst we wait? I cannot. So, just me. I don't know. Let's see what we can do while I wait. Wonder if we can think of anything better for that bass line. Oh, it goes lower than this guitar. Shame I can't turn the vibraphone back on. That's what it's like when you hear the open mic version of it. And on that chord hit, I believe it's loaded up. I hope that muted. If it didn't mute, pardon me. I gotta stop drinking these fizzy drinks for these streams, but at the same time, all I have. Oh, something's appeared on my screen. We have a like. How's it going? Is it Jacko? Jacko08? Thank you so much for the follow. You've just been watching me noodle whilst I'm waiting for FL to load. I hope you like something there. Do I need to noodle more guitar to get people's attention? I'm all about that if I need to. Ooh. So there is two versions to this plugin. One of them tries to play for you, and then the other one will just do the notes. Contact has encountered a major problem. Fun. Hi, bro. I want to be learning at FL Studio. That's great. I hope there's some things I can help with here. I myself am learning. I'm just like about 18 months ahead of you, maybe. I picked it. I was beat making for about a year or so before that on Logic, but I've always been recording normally and songwriting, so I've been beat making noodling around for a couple of years. But yeah, me being here is hopefully I can learn from people, and hopefully you guys can learn from me as well. If I go through anything, or if there's anything you want to know, just let me know, and if I know it, I'll do my best to explain. I'm always, when I respond to people, I keep looking at the chat window. I don't know why. There's a camera up there. It'd make more sense for me to look at the camera and say hello. Right, hopefully this is playing one note now. And it's playing the low ones. So let's just get there's a few too many things playing here. It's this bass guitar, this very quiet one. So the velocity is quite high. Let's take that up an octave. Okay, that sounds a bit nicer. If not a little bit distorted. I was hoping at this point you could see the keys pressing in so we could see what octave of it's playing, but not a problem. You can see there's a few playing now, so if I just focus on that sound and then add this one. I think that'll work. I'm just not even going to have the other one on. So bring this back to what I've got. How long are you just starting out, are you, Jacko, or have you been going on for a while? I'm just curious at where you're at. If there's anything, because I've been going at this probably what? Oh wow, 44 minutes. I was about to say 20 minutes. All I've done so far is just popped a sample on. I got a sample off a splice. Got it to. It was pretty much on the tempo anyway. Just nudged it to make it fit 8 bars, and I've detuned it. So this sample is now in B minor. So following the sample, I just made a set of chords in an electric piano. And I'm kind of freewheeling this. I was kind of going down the idea of doing something lo-fi, something chill, but I'm not there yet. I'm not sure what I'm doing with this. And then, yeah, since then, as you've joined, I've just put a bass line down. This is annoying me a little bit, this vibraphone. I'm just going to add there. And that one. Just a little bit too harsh. I want it to be harsh. I want it to sound a little bit lo-fi. Hey, another first time chat. How's it going, Standard Cap? How are you doing? Pleasure to meet you. And following as well. Thank you both so much. I don't know where you guys are finding me, but I'm so glad that people are seeing me. That's good to hear. Again, I keep talking to the side of the room. I need to look in the middle where my camera is. I just keep staring at the chat window. But I'm just happy. It's yeah. It's nice to meet some new people tonight. I've been doing these for a few weeks, and sometimes I'm just on my own daydreaming away. So if I'm mumbling or if I'm not clear, just let me know. Ah, you're searching for FL Studio. Oh, wicked. So tags do work. So yeah, as I was just saying to Jacko, I've been doing this like messing around on FL for just over a year, but I was messing around on Logic for a couple of years before. But I thought the best way for me to learn was just to get on here, mess around, because that way I've got a recording. I can see what I'm doing afterward and see where I'm wasting my time. And also, if any of yourselves come on, hopefully we can, you know, learn from each other. So this is what we've got going. That sounds nicer now. And because I've got too many basses going on, to try and make one bass, I'm just going to route all of these basses to a single bus track for the time being. I'm going to take them off the main mixer, because now all 3 of those will be routed to this channel. Make that noticeable. Pink next to purple. Bass bus. There we go. So yeah, all of those are wired to this one, and then this one will feed through to the main mixer. I may have to do more than just bust them, to be honest. Because this one sounds a bit distorted. And I'm not sure if I like that. So let's look for that pattern. No, so it's not the velocity. It's the instrument itself. I recently picked up a large pack of... where's the sample from? The sample is from Splice. So I've got more credits than I need over on Splice. But yeah, so it's whatever this one's called. It's from Jazz Cuts. But yeah, I wanted to mess around, and I don't really do much sample bass myself. And I'm even more limited on Twitch because I can only play with stuff I can get, cleared with royalty. If I try and pick something up off YouTube or other places, I'm worried the audio could get scanned and then I can't stream no more. So yeah, found this little thing. I quite like the sound of it, but at the moment I'm just feeling pretty chill, so I'm just gonna leave it as the 8 bars. But I also have a good copy of Sorato's sample that needs a bit of running through, and we'll see how we get with this 8 bars. I may, I don't know. I'll see what I can do. I don't want to promise too much because every time I'm planning this evening, I'm kind of going off the rails a little bit. But yeah, this bass, I'm still quite new with this bass in contact setup. Here we go, amps and effects. I have no idea how it works or if it wants to work. These do not want to move. That's always a good sign. So you only use pre-cleared samples. On streaming, yeah. Yeah, when I'm playing around on my, just stuff for myself. But I don't... the stuff I make, really, I rarely release. Every now and then I'll put out like a 30-second loop on something. But yeah, just on... I'm quite new to streaming. I've only been doing it a couple of months and still learning as I go. So I'm not sure what I can get away with and what I can't. But yeah, I'm just worried, if I flag something, what's in a registry somewhere, if I put more than a couple of seconds on, it'll get flagged pretty fast. Okay, this is responding, but not there. Why the mask? Oh, I hate showing my face, and I hate seeing my face. Top and bottom of it, I guess. And also, I thought it's something different, If it kind of stands out, I guess. If you go through Twitch and you see this, it looks a little different to just another half asleep dude. Yeah, I could do, but it's I don't know. I kind of like it this way. I can't figure out what's going on with this old contact. It's up here. All right, let's look for another bass which isn't so distorted. And let's pray these ones go quicker. So we've got a loading bar, which I've just noticed is not coming through on OBS. So I have a little... where my mouse pointer is moving right now is another loading bar. If this fails, we'll just jump back to the ample bass. Well, it won't even let me get around it. Can I at least play the music? Nah, it's muted. Right. So here's a good lesson to take away from today, I guess, is if you're going to play with new plugins, give them a good thrashing offline before you come on a stream. Because this loading doesn't even have a cancel bar right now, but I think I'll retire off contact at the moment it moves. Yeah, it's not letting me get around it, which is a shame. How long are you? I haven't even asked you. Sorry. Standard Cap. Do you make music, or are you just check in FL for viewing, or like what's your connection with music producing? Right, I don't want to go nuclear on this, but oh no, Escape's letting me get through it. I was just about to quit everything down because what I do have. I tell you what, the one thing I can pass on in terms of FL is your settings. I can't even show me. Right, can I change that? FL capture. Let's have a look. For some reason, you can see my main screen, but you can't see anything that pops up. Will that one do it? Systems miscellaneous, black screen. 2024. There we go. So hopefully you can now see my settings screen. We are currently on general. What I need to go to is it project? It's file. So when you set up FL, I would say the first thing you should do is change your backup to very frequently, which will do every minute and before risky operations, and save to project data folder. So what this will do is if you start a new idea, and I do this all the time, like this one, I've been on it half an hour, no, 50 minutes. Well, I haven't saved it yet, and if I didn't change these settings, if it crashes and falls over, I've lost everything. But what this will do, it'll save it into like my documents, image line, FL Studio, something, until I save it elsewhere, and then it will just auto save every minute. And it is a lifesaver, because Contact just crashed, but I managed to get out of it. But the problem is other plugins crash, and sometimes FL crashes as well. So you never know what you're going to end up with, if you end up with anything at all in the end after it. If that made any sense. Alright, we're going to move on to Ample Bass. It's not a bad little bass, it's a little free one. It's a bit too artificial for me. Gonna whack a little bit of saturation on, or a bit. I'm just gonna check on that bass guitar velocity. Bring it down just a little. And there we go. Speaking of the devil, FL Studio has encountered a problem and needs to restart. Wonderful. So let's see if what I've just been saying actually stands true. So get this loaded back up. This is a fun evening for things going absolutely tits up. So here's what I've got to show you now, because I didn't save this. Whilst I was telling you this, I didn't save it. So just got to locate it, documents, image line. FL Studio, backups. Fingers crossed. Just found something. Okay, things are back. But for how long? That's the, yeah, that's... So what happened was, I loaded up a compressor and it crashed. So will that happen again? And should I save it this time? Screw it, let's try. Okay, cool. That gives it a little bit of a knock, I think. If I add this one in, just to sit underneath. Really could use right now, I guess. We've got some chords, we've got a melody, we've got a bass, we've got no percussion. Let's do something about that. We'll go alternate. Bring that up here. I always wonder if I go too slow with this bit and start worrying about velocities too much. There is definitely a shortcut, by the way, something like Control and B, what makes copying a little easier, but I get bored. Every time I do it, it just throws it, it kind of repeats, instead of at the next bar, it repeats halfway along it, so. Need thirds. This is one thing I actually never do and always kind of want to do. It's just add like little triplet fills, but I watch other people do. They always just sound so much smoother on other people's. Sound better the other side, didn't it? Just 4. Okay. Try that. Clark. I'm not doing too bad, thank you. How are you doing? Nice to meet you. I don't know why, that's made my day. I mean, I met 3 new people today, and then the third one comes in with "Hello, Foxy," and for some reason, that's just pushed up the vibe. But I don't know. That kind of, I don't know. It's like getting a compliment. I'm good. Just finished movie. Now watching your stream. Okay. Oh, what movie did you watch? And did you enjoy it? Evil Dead Rise. You know, I've never actually watched an Evil Dead film, and I keep telling people that I will because it's actually came up in a couple of conversations recently. The only memories I've got of Evil Dead were a video game on PlayStation 1. Squid Game 2's already out. Oh, I'm so behind the times. Oh, it's a horror movie. Yeah, it's the I forgot his name. Bruce something. Is it Bruce something? Or Sam some Bruce Campbell? I can't remember the name of the guy in Evil Dead. Is it Sam? Does he have a chainsaw for a hand? They've just got odd little images and memories come into my head. But it's yeah. He definitely seems cool. I know Bruce Campbell's a cool person. So it's something. I'm too ADHD to sit down and watch films by myself unless someone puts them on and tells me to. I'm just really useless like that. But at the same time, I can watch 6 hours of something I've watched 100 times before. Because it's like, it's just one episode. And it never is just one episode. Sorry, I've so distracted myself. I was looking for a kick. How did you find Squid Games? Does it hold up to the first season? Oh, thank you. Well, yeah, I'm hiding half my face and I'm wrapped up because it's quite cold this way. But, you know, I like to wear my finest loungewear when making beats. So I've got a knocking kick. Let's just take those 2 kicks and just audition those, see what's going on with them. Oh yeah, it's because I've set the jump bus up. That feels a little bit flat. I think Fox is your favourite. Is my favourite. What do you mean? Sorry, what do you mean by Fox is my favourite? Favourite animal? I'm about to say, it's not my favourite. It's the only mask I've got, so kind of is my favourite mask. I just like Love Me Like You Do song. What's the... I'm a little bit slow tonight. Yeah, Love Me Like You Do song. I'm trying to think what that is. May have to have a little listen. Who's it by? Right. I'm going to have a quick look at Dynamics. Key clip 0. Is there? It's still... I've just noticed this still isn't showing you drop downs on the screen. So you can't see what plugins I'm going to. This one's called K-Clip. Is this... I'm guessing a clipper. You can really just maximize your sound, get more of a knock on it. There we go. How much experience do you have playing the piano? None, really. Very little. I know just enough music theory to put a chord or 2 down. You know, that kind of thing. If it'll... Oh yeah, I've got everything soloed. Bear with. You know, enough to know where like an E chord is. Or a D. That kind of thing. My instrument is usually my guitar. And yeah, fox is mostly my favourite animal. That and cats. And raccoons. But yeah, I don't know. Where's my guitar? There's a couple next to me. There's another one over in the corner. You can't really beat cats at all. They are definitely the best. I do have a Gigi cat next to me. If you're aware of Studio Ghibli from Kiki's Delivery Service, I have another one next to that. But yeah, there's quite a lot of looking around this room. You can't see them on camera. There's quite a lot of different fox and cat things around here, and it's ever since yeah, I've had the artist name JijiFox. Gigi's and foxes just appeared around me. Right. I've got to try and make these kicks sound a little bit nicer. So that one's got a nice... That might work for what I want. I may just bring that one up slightly. Where are we going? Dynamic K-clip. Here's a part right now. Can you play the guitar? I really enjoy listening to guitar beats. I can. I'm not really sure what to play, to be honest, and I don't know what I can do. Maybe I can just jam to this song. I was about to say, mostly what I do nowadays is outside of messing around on Twitch, is I spend my weekends playing guitar, singing to people, but that's all covers, and I don't think Twitch covers that. And if it does, I don't know. I need to check some rules, but I don't know. Let's have a little play. If I can noodle anything with this. That vibraphone may be a bit loud. I'm not sure if it will come through or if it will overtake though. Let's have a look. I don't know where to go with this. I don't normally pick my guitar up and noodle along as much anymore. I don't know how this is sounding for you, because I know every time I talk it's cutting out everything. Let's see. If I just turn this dial, hopefully there is no loud bang noise. And then I didn't actually check anything's plugged in, fingers crossed. If I turn that, I heard it click in my ear. So, let's see what this does. Not much. What about if I turn that dial? Does that sound like a guitar's coming through? And thank you so much for the follow. I don't know if any guitar is coming through there. I'm hoping so. Maybe a little tune. Sadly, might not be tuned coming through. I miss the summer. Guitars stay in tune longer in the summer. I feel like this one I've been tuning every time I pick it up. That sounds a little bit nicer. Doesn't feel like any sound is coming through. in nicely. Right. No. I don't know if can you hear anything that side? When did I start streaming? Not real today for about an hour. But in general, I've been doing this like I think the end of November, so a couple of months just trying to figure things out. There we go. You'll have to let me know if you can hear things, because I don't know what's coming through the mic and what's going to come through. Actually, let's try one more Hail Mary. But again, it might cut out the FL. I'm not sure. Otherwise, if I can't get this to work, I can happily try and jump on. Oops, sorry. Another night and just have the guitar prepared, ready. I did have it set up so the guitar should plug in under the table and come straight to FL. So I'm a bit saddened that hasn't worked. Right, that sounds like it's coming through. What is your streaming schedule? That is a good question. I haven't had one. I've been trying to see what time I could dedicate to this. So I've just kind of been jumping on around like 9 o'clock UK time every now and then. So it's been I try to do at least Saturday or Sunday, and then just once or twice within the week. So I should probably... And to be fair, I wasn't expecting anyone to actually find me or follow me on here. So now that I'm meeting people, I'm going to have to probably make a schedule and start putting one on. But seeing as we're on Tuesday, aren't we? 7th. I may jump in on Thursday. Just fix your streaming timing. Yeah. Where in the world are you talking to me from today, Lucy? I'm just trying to think. Because normally when I meet people, it's everyone's over in America. So I'm just wondering if what time's best for everyone. Oh, thanks so much. I don't know if I could handle 1 million right now. Just like handling like 1 or 2 people. I just keep worrying. Am I talking? Am I on mute? Am I saying anything of sense? So that to me sounds like FL still coming through. I don't know, can you hear guitar on that? Oh, bless you. Thank you so much. Mine are always online but busy doing something else. And then turns out it's COD or whatever that new Marvel's game is. But I'm not good enough at either for the games that they want to play. I can't tell actually. Can any of this be recorded in? Because there may be the nice little bit of tonal melody can add in. Check. Let's figure something out. Oh. Oh no. There's something weird going on tonight. Maybe it's the guitar. Maybe the guitar's on the way out. Yeah, everything's set up nicely. Unfortunately, my guitar doesn't want to plug in without adding a lot of background noise. So I may need to figure out... Oh! I haven't played this guitar in a year. I know what it is. It's a bit broken. So I can only play it unplugged. But I will have to get my other guitar out. I've got an electric over there, which needs amplification. Or a DI box. Yeah, another night, I may have to get the other guitar. So your streaming theme is music, or do you play games on stream? So far it's mainly music, although I started streaming me playing Pokemon Mystery Dungeon just because the amount of just random technology that I had around here, I thought I'd hook my Switch up, and I've got the Game Boy Advance emulator on there. So I was tempted to do that tonight and play some of that, but I thought I'd make a beat. But I'm considering, possibly playing something else on here. I just don't know. I'm not sure yet what to play. I'm trying to make my mind up. I recently got Game Pass for a couple of months, and I was wondering if there's anything on there. All I've used Game Pass for. Do I like Pokemon? Yeah. I'm quite old head though with it. I know up to about Gold, Silver, Crystal, Ruby, Sapphire. My brain's played the odd ones. Pikachu and Squirtle are your favourites. I do love Pikachu. I kind of love Eevee a lot though now I'm older as well. I used to be, because it's, it's one or the other. About anime, I don't know much really. Again, all I do is just make music and just, I don't know, randomly waffle around. I haven't watched any anime in forever. I wanted to start watching Attack on Titan, and I kind of got waylaid. But I'm a bit of a Studio Ghibli fan, but I haven't seen The Boy and the Heron, but I've seen almost everything else. There's the odd thing I need to catch up on, I think, like Tales from Ocean Waves and some. But I'm a massive Studio Ghibli fan, which is where the name Gigi came from, actually. My friend gave it me years ago. Said I was always sarcastic and not miserable, but just dry and sarcastic. So he called me Gigi, and the name stuck. Naruto. It's another one. It's on my list. I really just need to sit and start watching things. But I've heard good things about Naruto. I also had, what was else on my list? It was One Piece, but I've not really picked that up fully yet. I think I've watched an episode of that last summer. One thing I did like was Sergeant Frog. Is it Keroro Gunsao? That's silly as hell. If you like silly things, I'd recommend that. This kind of needs some bounce, this song, doesn't it? So what I normally do at times like this, if I don't feel like I've got what I need, let's get rid of that duplicate pattern. I'm going to open up Splice and just see if there's something I can add to this. So it's in B minor, and we're at 92 beats per minute. And Splice hasn't appeared. There it is. Okay. Kind of looking just for a nice little hi-hat pattern, I think. That's the sound I need, a loop. Okay, what's that giving us? House music. No, thank you. So if I press play. This should beat match them. Everything's so upbeat. Over my music studio. Well, around me at the moment is potentially what I should have to do that kind of thing. That's what I used to do before I started making beats. I was recording people, but it was singers and guitarists and cellists and stuff. But yeah, I have like some microphones here. I normally have another keyboard here. Fair few guitars, amplifiers and such. But years have passed and there's not as many people around this way that want to record or do as much anymore. So that's why I got into beat making and producing. I wanted to learn things other than real instruments, because I wanted to know if I had an idea or heard a sound and wanted to turn it into a rhythm or a melody, how could I do it, and how can I understand better how instruments work with each other. So that's how I've gone from singing and guitaring to whatever this song is I've got so far in front of me tonight. I quite like that, it's subtle. If I turn off this hi-hat pattern up here, we'll turn off the mixer. They're a bit too high fidelity though. Oh, that's even better. I may borrow this. When did you first get the idea to start streaming? Well, yeah, probably a couple of months ago. I've had a fair few different hobbies over the years. So a couple of years ago, I was doing photography. So when I was playing gigs and playing with people, just carrying a camera around, filming and photoing them. So I have a pretty nice camera, which is sitting at the moment as a webcam right now. I had a little adapter, managed to get that running in my PC, and I thought with the computer I've built for making music, I could probably stream. So I just went from there and just had a few test streams. And if I don't know if they are, but if my first stream is still on this Twitch channel, it's just so terrible. I just didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know how to set up OBS to mute voices or make the screen sizes right. But yeah, it's been quite fun. If you haven't noticed, I'm pretty bad at talking. I thought by streaming, I can work on my music and also meet some people, which will be nice, like such as meeting yourselves. And yeah, hopefully work on my talking and stop saying so much. I need something like a buzzer or even an electric shock just to get me to stop saying it. Why is this not looking pretty? It needs to sit in a 4. There we go. Oh, looking at OBS and looking here, you're still not seeing my drop downs. Oh well. Oh, that's not right. So let's bring that down. That's quite nice. So that should be sitting there. Yep. And I'm going to add a saturation. Add saturation to everything. It's like adding salt on all your food. Just makes it a little bit tastier. So. Oh, you should totally get into streaming, Lucy. I thought I'd be terrified of it, and it wouldn't be something I liked, but I've been really enjoying it. The theme is scary because I love to play horror games and watching movies. That's why. Yeah, totally. I mean, yeah, I think I could handle watching other people play horror games, but nowadays I'm even being on my own. I don't like playing horror games on my own now. But I used to just sit and play them all the time with friends and family and stuff. I think my problem is I have some really nice speakers either side of me. I've got these KRK monitors, which are very crisp and clear for mixing. And before I made beats with them, I spent a week, because I got them for Christmas, I was playing Bioshock on my PC like 10 years ago. And the fact is, like, with my eyes closed, I could hear where one of the splicers was coming from. You could just hear them giggling evilly. And eyes closed, I was like, oh my God, they're like 10 o'clock away from me. They're in that direction. But I couldn't see anything, because you're not meant to see people just, you know, until the last minute. And it was just creeping me out. And so, yeah, I've never really thought to pick it up since. Maybe I'll pick it up in the daytime, with the windows wide open. What have you popped it? Which type of movie you like? Fighting, adventure, others? Studio Ghibli films. I kind of like Tarantino action films, but I don't know if I've just not watched any films in so long. But 9 times out of 10, I like stupid things. I like silly. I like comedies and stuff. I guess, yeah, I like to have like light-hearted things. But yeah, if it's either silly or it's yeah, Tarantino, Ghibli. That's all that's coming to my head right now. And a good mix of silly and Ghibli would be Cat Returns. It's got the guy who played the granddad in Everyone Loves Raymond as a fat cat, and that just makes me laugh. Let's bring this hi-hat down a little bit. There's something too much. Is it you? Is it that one? So it's not there. Oh, the wrong one. Just gonna cut that a little bit. Try again. I think that frequency was building up between the bass and the piano. That sounds better already. I'm not even going to change that. But what I will do to this piano is run it through this Origin plugin. There we go. It sounds a bit. Oh, it's a bit too wobbly, I think. This sounds too airy now, so let's just cut that. There we go. So this sounds quite nice, sounds quite cohesive, but I feel like it's missing. You know, we could add something more to it. I don't know which direction to go in. Piano is probably not the best idea. I don't want things to play for me. Let's just pause that a second. What do these do? Let's have a go. Nothing. Look down there. Nah, that's not good. I wonder. Play. Nah, so isn't it? Have I got something I can sample? A one shot maybe. Should have many somewhere. Is that just bass stabs? It is, yeah. Okay. We'll move on from that. Expansion. Let's try that. Got pluck. See what that does. What key is in that? So let's get a tuner on it. So if I hit C on the piano, oh, it's playing C. It's perfectly tuned. Well, somewhat perfectly tuned. Can I not find? Yeah, let's not worry. Let's just use it. Here somewhere. If I just whack something like that on there nicely. So we get this one here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Made a little bit of a mistake on that, I think. Somewhere. Well, they're feeling quite early. That was it. There's my mistake. as a loop. So the only problem I've got now is this feels a little bit late, somewhere around here. Is that it? Let's go back a little and go to this bar. Quite nice. Where is that sitting in the register? What's that sounding? It's very loop based, isn't it? So also, while I'm here, with what I've got, let's try and make it sound full for what I've got so far. So, I'm going to look at the old imager. It's got a narrow width. Oh, no, it goes a bit wider. This is all over the place. And then when you bring the supporting piano with it, let's see what that's doing. Bring that in a little bit more, just ground it a bit. And then hopefully there shouldn't be a reason why the bass is anything other than thin. So let's switch these off. Switch the bass on. There's nothing coming through. I had that before. Oh, I've put it on the wrong one, that's why. Okay, let's close that. Bass bus. There we go. That should be thin, so these should gel a little sweeter. Now this is sitting in the middle, sounding quite dry compared to everything else. Like everything else is starting to gel as a song, and this is in the middle, not doing much. So the first thing I can do, just add a little reverb. Ooh, it's gonna drop down. So if I just open that reverb again. worry there's too much going on in this beat. So that sounds quite chill without the vibraphone in, which it possibly needs anyway. I wonder if I can just find a different. Let's see what happens if I keep the hi-hat, but we keep the kick drum on. Oh, you're back. Yeah, I didn't notice you'd gone. I didn't. Well, he didn't say you'd gone. I don't know if you heard my response though to your last question. Oh, bless you. Thanks so much. If I explode and go viral overnight, it's because of you. Yeah, I'm going to experiment a little bit. So, I'm going to have a little look on Splice again. Left is a hi-hat. Can we find some different kick and snare pad? They all sound really nice and transform it, but I wanted something a little bit more, maybe like this, just something a bit more chill. That's not. Let's click grooves. Hey Rachel, nice to meet you. Thanks so much, Lucy and Rachel. See, I'm liking these other drum beats, but I'm torn. I feel it's going to take even though it's like a lo-fi vibe, putting that drum beat in, I feel like it needs some sort of energy kick, but that's going to make it too energetic. I want to keep it chill, just with a pulse, if that makes any sense. Oh, awesome. You girls go way back, childhood friends. How many years is that? How long have you known each other? Yes, you are a childhood friend. Oh, school life. Oh, awesome. So you go from like really, really close friends to you don't want to speak to each other for a week kind of thing, and then back to close friends again. Have you had those phases? I think my closest friends, we all get on really well now, but we barely see each other, so that's probably why. But I think we used to drive each other mad, and I think the longest we hadn't spoke for like 6 months before one of us actually put their ego aside and patched things up. But oh no, that's the thing about having friends. You know, friends for a long time. You can't do that with someone you've known for about a year. If you fall out with them, you just don't ever speak to them again. But the friends that last for, if you guys last as friends for a while, chances are you'll be friends for life kind of thing, is what I've learned in life. The ones that you may speak to each other every day, you may go 6 months and then speak to each other just because you're busy and stuff. But I've got a friend like that. when we see each other, we pick up wherever we've left off, and it's really great. We'll go for a run, and then he'll be like, "When's the last time I saw you?" And then we'll think about it and be like, 9 months, 10 months, 11 months. But yeah, or we'll see each other like every day for a week or something. Those kind of friendships are the best, I think. What am I looking for here? Oh, right, it's asking me to open. I don't need to open. I need to drag whatever this is. Unless that will take me where it is. Load. Locate sample in browser. Oh, here we go. You still can't see what I'm doing on this screen every time I open up a different window. All I'm trying to do is find this sample I've just downloaded, the vibraphone one, the one I used to start this song. Just what I'm going to try and do is see if I can just make it. I've done this very late in the day. I should have done this at the start. So that sample over here, this brown one in the background, I've just loaded it up again into this sampler. You can tell immediately. There you go. It was out of key, which now matches this. So what I'm hoping in doing, or I'm just wondering, with all my windows I've left open, okay, I should be able to. There we go. School, my friend lives near my house. Now she's moved a little further away from us, so I don't meet her as often anymore. Oh, bless you. You don't have to promise to do this for me, but I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I hope yourself and Rachel, by the way, I hope both of you are enjoying. Rachel's just jumped on. Must be wondering what's going on with this fox-headed person. Keep stopping and starting songs. What do you think about YouTube and TikTok live stream? I'm actually on YouTube. This is probably my second or third YouTube stream. I haven't really done anything with TikTok whatsoever, to be honest, at all. I keep meaning to put some music up there or something, but I haven't really got near TikTok. I read something saying that you need a lot of followers and stuff, but I just don't use that account. I created it just to get my username if I ever were to jump on. But I'm should definitely be on YouTube right now. In fact, saying I should be on YouTube, you'll probably find me saying that if you loaded up YouTube, because I think it's like 30 seconds behind. Oh yeah, it's still loaded. My test screen's still there. So yeah, I'm on there. Oh, bless you. So I need to find out what to do with this. See if there's anything. It's half. Oh, it's there. Okay, so. I think, yeah, I've gone onto YouTube because apparently on Twitch, I hadn't noticed you can't rewind a live stream. I don't know if that's true or not, but I know on YouTube you can. So I looked at, I'm using a program right now that lets me do both, but it only lets me do 2 at a time so far. But who knows, if streaming goes well and it's something that people on other platforms want to see, then maybe, yeah, I'll upgrade it and get it to push onto TikTok or somewhere else. I could add more tags on the channel. I should. The program I'm using, I added in a few, but it only keeps them there for the purpose of the stream. The moment I stop streaming, it takes all the tags off the videos. But yeah, I need to have a look. Chill USA Music and others. I will have a little look, but I will write that one down right now. Thank you. The only problem is with putting USA in there is I am over in England. If that's not noticeable from the way I'm talking. So trying to work with American time. I think we're always trying to remember how it goes here. I'm anywhere between like 5 and like 9 hours ahead, I think. That's an interesting question though. Where I'm guessing, yeah, you're in America. Where in America are you from? Most people use TikTok. Possibly, yeah. I know a couple of people who do. Everyone I know seems to just send me memes on Instagram, so I'm thinking that's where most of my circle is at the moment. But I'm too ADHD to have another social media site on my phone. I'm scared because I just don't need another thing to doom scroll on. But at the same time, I don't want to ignore things, so eventually I will jump on there. Ignore that. It's not really. It's 11 o'clock on my side. I'll join your next stream. Sounds good. It's 11 o'clock this side as well, which is, yeah, quite late here, and I think I should go. I was hoping I could finish this beat before, but I may have to bring it over to the next stream to finish. But Lucy, it was a pleasure to meet you. Thank you so much for introducing me to your friend Rachel as well. Rachel, it's a pleasure to meet you, as well as, if they are still around, we have Standard Cap and Jacko. I hope I get to see you all again. Thank you so much for jumping on the stream, saying hello, and I hope we can do it all again soon. If we're on Tuesday night, then I'm going to do my best to get on for Thursday. To the point, I'll see if I can set up a calendar to Twitch and actually put that on there so it will notify you. But yeah, I'm going to aim and try and do Thursday at 9 o'clock. So if you're around, I'll see you in 2 nights. But it's a pleasure to meet you all tonight. Thank you so much for jumping on. I hope you've been entertained somewhat. And yeah, we'll do it again soon. But yeah, whatever the time is, wherever you are, have a wonderful one. And I will see you shortly. I'm getting mixed up here with my stop and start buttons. But yeah, good night, everyone. My name's been Gigi. It's a pleasure to speak to you all.